I we're about a video on a typically basic video on home because if you go on YouTube and you want about tone, there'll be a bunch of testers like a lot to it. People have websites to it or channels, and it's really complicated stuff. Well, they make it harder than it have to be. And like they talked about they just done very complicated and very day. But told not to say anything over it if you what they into. So I haven't want to make a trip video about what I know, what I want over the years, and like make this different up for even a handicap person to understand or anybody. So team disability people. Um, okay. Both of before you even put tone on the couple you need to follow. When you wear deodorant, do not wear that deodorant. It will emit the depth of the tone in your body. It's to a lot too many may coming from the body. Like if you want it mad, you would it shower. That is cologne will like bit deep into the pore bed if then it's moisturized. If it's dry, it's not like have it like it's not they're not gonna get the money though. Alright, the basic tutorial they taught him notes. There's 3 notes. I actually forget what they are at the top. I kept their name. They're the top, middle, and bottom. The fade tone on, and within a half an hour it all go to like it all go to it made the same. Apparently when you fade on it made one way, then in 15 minutes made another one. And the top one is what you get when you are done. Here's the deal with tone people. You don't want to fade too much, you don't want to fade too little. What they taught in post-port. So the way it works is anything that like the body heat tone, we want to the body heat to that. All they is, in my opinion, is that is water and alcohol. All tone have alcohol in it. It's going to respond to the body heat. And where the blood wanted to the like it where to the get the most heat. So the post is always gonna be warm because that's where the blood was. I do have some people that like putting it on their throat. I don't recommend it because when I went in high school I used to wear a lot of tone. I thought I don't know what I was. I would always disable, but I mean, like I said, I probably never, I was a homo. But one of the reasons you don't want to put down the throat is because I used to in my house, I used to spray it on my neck and stuff and had a big wet bar till I sprayed it on my throat and it didn't evaporate. All it does is it evaporates when it's sprayed. Now if you spray it in 2 areas, it will dissipate wonder, it will last wonder, or the dead way. Post on the width, draw net, faster than need, and some people spray it down by their width, like down by them. But like that's one thing that if you're not afraid to run by the jet for whatever reason you want to like have fun with it, get a farm there, like sit down, like sit down Dave and she would be happy there. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. They taught in the like they break tone down in seasons. One of the reasons is some tone they do the summer spring is if we find more to the body producing more heat and stuff. And that's to make the tone like thunder. And the with the faded like they taught him faded on YouTube and it did like cause they was taught in the 1800s, like not early 1900s, everything we taught faded. There was no tone or no perfume or disfrauded. Um, but like, though in the winter, you don't need that much. The body don't produce it as much body heat or the cold depending on where you live. Um, so like they don't need like the tone is not made for it's study made for that. Me personally, I just wear whatever was season. I don't care if it's night, if it's like winter, fall, hot, cold. If I like the tone, I wear it. Because like I said, I'm not that much into it. Um, like it's just something you put on to make like what they all come down to people is like if it makes you feel better about the step, do it. Like if it makes you feel better to put on 80 gallon tone, like do that. If it makes you feel better to know whatever you ought to do, whatever makes you happy, just do it. But hopefully that would oh, and the other thing is like I said, I brought up like could you ought to like try to understand and some like they talked about someone get the patient or you might everybody like 5 hours you might have to reapply depending on the tone or whatever, and that might be true, but like honestly people just take the shower and like don't reapply, just take the shower, wipe everything off, and if you want to put more on, put more on. There's no reason for you to like keep faint tone on you. Like it just I don't know, like and the other drawback is they putting it on the stand and putting it on like post point or whatever it is. Like when you with somebody and like they kitchen or net or wherever you put the tone, they might get a map for you. And it might be all they take. And like Dolce & Gabbana, like ooh,